what you think. My nigga, just check the present. Some hate me, but vouch for me. Respectfully, I never miss. I just stick to the plan for the team. You can never just mess with a G. I just know that I'm bringing the heat. Took a pause, it's summer you deemed. Super Saiyan transform me like Goku. I go hard for my family, I get it. I don't even need no credit, just forget it.
Don't be too sad, I can carry my back, cause it's all on me. It's the pain I bleed. Life shit too deep, ain't getting no sleep. I've been pushing B, gotta chase my dreams. All I do is win, put the bad on me. One life to live, I've got one life to live. One life to live.
Sibonga. Hleli badlale lonke namhlanje iculo laze laphela. Anilizwile bese sisanihalisela. Hayi umnikazi uvesane waliyeka. Welcome guys to another exciting episode. Expensive Pain powered by Born Beautiful. I'm your host Usphiwe Daycare. Namhlanje ngiphethe uMcWiz. Chikichi, uGrand my brother. Hayi la athi hlezi so, la athi ngisipana nice, calm. Grand.
Oh yeah,
sweet. Welcome to another exciting episode. It's been a long coming. I understand that Tina Sakta to uMcWiz ubani. I understand that. Before we touch on the song that we played, enjoy just a brief nyanu to ubani. I understand that.
Sure.
Sanwelani,
Born Beautiful viewers, Sabong. Sanelo Gazondo. My stage name mcwizbeats. And then we'll get into more AKAs.
Yeah. iNambaNamba AKA apana. Tawiz. Zoliman. Welcome, my brother, once more. Yeah, let's talk about your song. I understand that before we dive into because off cam we spoke, this was baked like 15 hours ago.
Yeah.
Let me call fast out. Yeah, like before we singena more into who's mcWiz. Asiqale njengale ngoma nje kancane nje ngoba liyasho bro, like what was the inspiration behind it?
Mina mostly been producer, like especially hip hop. I've tapped into Martini space where now sing producer, like in terms of film. I have a film. So you mixing film, it's emotion.
Yeah.
So if it's a happy movie, you get a happy soundtrack.
Yeah.
So diverted cool, hence you can hear the melodies and then you have rap, out on the song.
Shout out to you, Kuku, Asbong, Gangsta, Kuku, Zoliman,
Kolile put that rap effect and then I'm also a vocalist. Melancholy Kamala vocalist.
Lama AKA, say Lama AKA.
So film, soundtrack, something a feeling now.
Alright, so when should we expect this? Ngoba so shine is exclusive. Tina says
I stand up Parasol keep soon. I sit in a channel.
Bafethu ashithuba December moya nje kancane.
Channel sayikhipha silibani.
Shout out. Asibonga. Asibuyele emuva ke.
For real.
Kusanele Zondo before abo mcWiz, I understand that. Let's dive into Usanele Zondo. Intwana va usanele khulele va kanjani nje. Oscar a bit of your background.
Shout out. Sly Africa I'm going to Soweto. So it's the famous struggle we are ngihlale eJabulane. Sisendo Fire Studio no.
Middle and East, imkhishweni bafethu.
So sonke silapha kanti. Yeah, humble beginnings nje like everyone.
Yeah, kuyintwana enjani eskill?
Mina benginet bengalandeleli bengisaba
Yeah.
alandeleli yabo
Yeah.
book smart
Yeah.
at least benguwina la even friends bathola la
Yeah.
umcopies or something at least
so nje eklasini uwe nje umuntu bophethwe nje ukuphetha ama-answer nje all the time.
Hayi mina
or ilezi bezingaphenduli mara mokubhalwa nje.
Yeah, la empedeni homework.
Yeah.
Indaba zami ngiyacaba. Exam ngiyacaba. Eklasini angizingeni.
Yeah. You spoke of a struggle as the intro. Like, tell us more about that coming from Ikasi. Understand that. La ukhulele khona your humble beginnings growing up, your upbringing. For sure.
Me, I grew up in a Christian family. So until nakhona uka-understand this whole religion thing.
Yeah.
Bakuthatha nje ukhonza the whole time. So khulele lapho ifamily yami just like any family asikho perfect yabona, but shout out to everyone ungisupportile because I come from a very supportive background currently yabo. I'm who I am because the support, that's what I can say.
Currently sort of ukhatha mkhulu.
Yeah.
Is it now that they're showing a support to Gwena noma?
Yeah, obviously as the you grew up in a family nibaning.
Yeah.
You're just a kid. I'm affected by a dozen play. But as you grow up, you see who sticks by your side. And understand. So people who support my family, so it's the mother or the father, not the entire family. So it's one of those situations. There are people who I can rely on.
Yeah.
Are supportive, not the entire family.
But shout out to our supporters, to nama subscribers way to keep subscribing, liking the show. Sayakula kancane. Asibonga. And support ye family. Yeah, we do need, especially kule journey to bantu benkosi abamamele. Yes, you might not understand umntana wakho ukuthi uzifake kuyini, but as a parent, let's try to be concerned and show support because it goes a long way. Understand? Because clearly nabo mcwiz today. Due to that support, asibonge Kehla. Asibonge. Yeah, carry on ke upbringing ekasi.
So bokhula, I was very good in a disc.
Yeah.
It's like intense adrenaline, whether you're running, I did skateboarding too.
You are?
So athletic wise ulimali. Yeah, bakava. Yakhula, you start into music after Keleza, long story short.
Yeah.
And then now you find this music thing. I went to a technological school after metric.
Yeah, because I've seen you producing, you do it so quick, so I was wondering did you go to school for this or?
Yeah, so I studied that, and then I told my computer, told about FL Studio, told zonke lezi zinto that zikhona but information incane.
Yeah.
So I got introduced into music kanjalo. Like actually that's how I got into music. Before rap you know, it was just like a ball and skate, you know, because you're a rapper to beats, but you're not really an artist. Yeah. So I found
why would we say it's an artist then? Ababukela upcoming now, babazijela ukuthi mina ngi-artist bafethu and then now make Weezer.
Yeah.
Why would you say it makes an artist?
Artist yafana nazo lezi zinto zokuthwasa.
Yeah.
They say it comes to them.
Yeah.
Information and I feel like if you're an artist, it came to you, whether you sing, dance, or whatever dynamic you're in, but it comes to you. I think when it doesn't, I'm not sure, but I'm not taking anything away from anyone. Because song kesingenza noma but I feel like those are true artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you spot here? I wanted to ask you that. Ukuthi kumuntu oyifojile ukuthi azabe artist nomuntu ukuthi is pure sakhe, is it easily noticeable?
Yeah, like social and society, indaba zama society impact plays a huge role.
Yeah.
Because but test impilo ukuthi okay, if we artist like how is your willpower to stick by this thing inside Google, besides this economic social issues as is facile, but you still stay true to that thing. So that's how I'm able to identify with it. Okay, law yenzelani.
Yes, alright, then let's fast forward because obviously music ngeke sidwele kuwo. Unezinto eziningi, understand. So singasayinwebi lapho, but thank you for that bit of background because abantu abaningi bazokusearcha phela mcwiz babona lapha i-catalog ngapha ku-piano ngapha ku-house ngapha rap. I understand ukuthi at least give them that bit of a swing ukuthi if they dive into that part of your life, they will have a bit of an understanding. And then fast forward, mcwiz right now, currently, like, what would you say you are venturing on besides the music part?
I am fast. Currently, we state where business-wise, I want to be fit, and the only way is to practice it. So currently, I'm venturing to that. Even about show music, if they don't see too much on the craft, it's because I've took a year or maybe it's two to actually venture into business.
Like, how was the beginning of it?
Like
the venturing of the business side of things, moving from the art history to business.
Business, it's hard because business, it's not the terms as fun and art. Art, it's your terms one way, but business in Philangat, it's a very big space. It's not your space. It's a very big space because you deal with business. So I feel like it's very challenging because number one, the guidance on a mentorship, what to study, what not to study. If you business you're hustle like digging what, still you have to do it yourself. Meaning everything. If you want to start a business, just know what you big and so we surprised.
So before we started eventually business, were you prepared like this mentally, or you just jumped into it after maybe realizing the art history in you, it requires you to know the business side of things? How did you take that decision?
Remember scale, so IT in production, I'm saying by business because I sold beats. I recorded people for like both in quality. I'll give you services. So from me, I went into a business, not subconsciously see I'm a business. So it later I was able to have finance and that's not an easy thing. Industry. So that was business, but when I born, I understand that to a point where I'm like, I'll have my own organization. I'll have my own what. Now the business mental overhead. Normal already, but I feel like when you start somewhere overhead, unlike you didn't have this, small businesses that please, I understand that to have a business that is sense. Also, if you have a business, you're able to know because at the end of the day, that's business.
So what type of business are you venturing on right now?
Job Shilo same point, and there's no artist here. So the nature of business is very higher on the entertainment side, the arts and culture, because we identified ukuthi bukubenzima ukuthi sincedakale guys. So even though mcwizbeats angabasharp, how about the 100 more abafuna ukuba nabama superstar or whatever they desire from a brand out? So we realized ukuthi why don't we empower one another? Because now information is scarce.
Yeah.
Through helping people, we're able to make a business out of it. Wherever, so that's the business I'm going to save Gulo, not to lose my artistry.
Yeah.
So currently, shy governance, art and culture.
Oh, governance.
Yeah.
Isn't it that oyihlakaze le part ya governance nila art ukuthi abantu ababukele babe ne-understanding. Yeah.
So governance yazi nga-explain kanjani ngabaxoxela isitori sayo yonke le nto.
Hayi, the platform it's yours.
Yeah, ukuthi babone. So governance from ukuba i-artist with a couple of friends.
Yeah.
We decided, no man, let's empower people. But how? Because that's not money. Let's give them information. Let's give them our services for free. That was quiet.
Yeah.
And then this is fast forward, when you move to that point, Scala initiative Ebuto Worldwide.
Yeah.
Ebuto Worldwide still now, audio and video. Because as the artist is bonile, that's a resource that you need. No matter you still need an audio. No matter we are actor, you still need content. So that's the resource, the art and culture.
Yeah.
So if you want to make a business out of the art and culture, those are the two fundamentals that will monetize whatever we started that. Yahamba, we empowered ourselves first. Did music videos, did documentaries, did music, camp, sort of.
Still not funded,
Ibuto. Mapogot and support structure.
Yeah.
Events, we did all those things to empower one another. And then yonke into business wise ihambe once ukwazi ukuyenza, you need to venture on certain structures that will grow a business. And then we met last year to say, okay, see tate up to so far a governance, but now we need to open more channels. Because sort on is called.
Yeah.
That's how we met Born Beautiful.
Oh my God,
shout out. And Leo Major Leo came into a point of tini. We still carry on governance, if you remember.
Yeah.
We are born. Leo governance is saying manje. Okay, from that, we said, okay, now we have mass to actually create more opportunities.
Yeah.
What do we do with these businesses? Okay, we do a media company. Fast forward, a lot of things played into factor of thinking business in that way. So that's governance. So if you're trying to empower one another, if you're trying to do the right thing in life, and if we all want to be successful, let's do business in arts and culture. That's governance.
Asibonge for that explanation, mkhulu. Asibonge. So with venturing into governance, what are you learning so far? Not to say give us the whole scope, maybe mention one or two things that maybe you didn't know about venturing to the government side of things. Business. And now it's a different ball game now. We're talking governance. What new things are you learning with having to switch to the government side of things?
Mentally, like it's putting a lot.
Yeah.
Because manje ngibona ezinye izinto ukuthi like bafetha ukukhulula.
Yeah.
I think we shy away from the fact ukuthi the economic issues, the social issues. So now I'm learning more with those things ukuthi personally and then the nation yethu we suffering serious.
A lot, yeah.
So in kulelo side where I'm concerned
about your people now.
You understand. So yeah.
And I will just add on what you're saying. But yeah, like this journey, since we merging, like abantu banokhala ama-episode akuphi. I'm like, kubuyazi umthwalo esibhekane nawo. Yeah, it comes with hardship, but I believe ukuthi we were built for this because we wouldn't choose it if we, regardless that ezinye izinto zivela while you at it, but mentally we were ready when we meshed and we saw a need of moving to governance. Because yes, privately you can do it, but government, it gives you a broad view and isandla sakho siba sikhulu ukuthi you can reach out to a lot of people. Especially because now we are doing this for our people. I want to be like, hey, these niggas are calling this podcast. No, afethi sidlulile kwinhlupheko. So like we tryna curb that ukuthi abantu babuyisane ngokubambana ngoba nathi sihlangane ngokubambana siyabona ukuthi kuyasipana collaborating ukuthi like out of a small collab mesenhlanganisa amakhanda kungaphuma into enkulu. Understand? We really wanna be like that and help our people, because if I see it in la emkhishweni ubani owazi ama problems wethu like hlala thina understand ekugcineni. But I shout out for that, shout out. So going forward with this government thing, where do you see it coming? Noma mention a bit of few things like because you're still a guest. I don't want to take Pella the moment it's in a physics corner.
You see, when we started, especially like when we started, still we bona we bona in terms of reach, but reach we bona impact here. But now you have people crying tears, you have people, like supporting, you have people with media, and the manje, they take it more than mina now. We might have came naleo structures a governance, but now it's actually helping and working for more people who do that team. So in the future, I see this not in our reach, in other people's reach, where now they can be able to think and come with something, and ideas, creativity that would provide more opportunities for other people. So ngibona like to the point of which we won't be inside it, bro. Like the media is a bit different from what we are experiencing now, and I would love to see that. Meaning, this is still gonna be here for a while. Muntu ngabantu with this thing.
Right. And then since we part of the government, the media part of things, what would you say it's different from the usual media that everybody is used to?
When I met you, you were like, it's like, nishuta so.
Yes, ahlangane theater, so it. Theater, shout out.
Yeah, shout out. After we did our research and when I came here, I was like, this is it. I'm like, it's very high quality. We are gonna going back IT. We are gonna IT because when I saw that, I saw mobility. I saw a lot of questions that are asked media that are slowing down process. The production, like it's hectic. So when I saw that, I saw innovation. I saw not the media that we used to, but the media that can come like a guest. Zobukela ama-awards. Sinini cover. I was in interview, but I was just a random person. Mobility. That's fixing a lot of questions. I would take a lot of making money with answering such questions. I understand. Umuntu katele deliver at your house. You understand. You can shoot everything with your pocket, and your car keys. That's it.
Yabona ilento lengisho i-office bafethu sokuyi-laptop ne-phone.
Yo.
I-building izokukhosta as you see. I-corona isibonisile. You can call this thing.
I was not ready to see that.
Yeah.
Hence I was like, hey, media-wise with this. Yeah, that can push something.
That's bold.
It's different, yeah. Like
yeah, hey, ukuzama nathi when we started this, azange sizifake ekhoneni with boxing ourselves ukuthi asinayo into so let's call with what we have and fuse it with our creativity, and once we did that, you'd swear ngiyakutshela
ukuthi this P also what?
Understand. So nakhona it shows good as a company where we are headed. I understand with our vision. We want to do things differently, as you said, innovation.
Yeah.
Like let's move from the old traditional ways of doing things like media or shooter. Like the technology has made it more easier. It's just that you need to fuse your shooter song, but edit. We need to fuse our creativity.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Alright. Let's carry on then with the business side of things. So with the questioning from way back, I'm confused because yazi nami ngibeka ama-questions kuba ngathi manje ngikufaka ku-spot ngizobuya kuyona sokushisa iscript sakho I feel it. So with the government side of things, do you think having more people or companies moving to that sector, do you think it will work in a sense of reducing this vulnerable employment than being one company? Because anything look at, not to say I'm comparing myself with the world, but Begatina right now, since we got the generation it's rare to find abantu abasekasi who are actually pushing abantu basekasi. It's always mhlawumbe uphume ekasi so iqala somewhere, I understand. So with that being said,
employment ayisasebenzi one.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be in the future. Izobe ngendlela zayo.
Yeah, why usho
I labor IT only AI.
It's taking off.
Yeah, and singakhuluma yabona sabdlala.
Yeah.
This people need to employ themselves.
Yeah, kahle.
So even these organizations, if they empower people, people must empower themselves. Yeah, and understand that people can make a business out of YouTube. People can make a business out of a TikTok.
Yeah, Ivan.
For God's sake, compared to some people just Instagram and make money.
Yeah, Ivan.
So I think in terms of employment, even the organization and these projects that we do via government, let's make sure they self-help. Not to we pumping stipends or we pumping an internship, or because people are very ignorant.
Yeah.
We don't understand. And by ignorant, they will take that next year and but if we teach people to take these opportunities and help themselves to employ themselves and also start their little organizations, we understand at the end of the day, that's how we cut poverty.
Yeah.
That's how we deal in poverty alleviation, because other than that, I don't see another way how we can actually boost this employment thing.
Aye, bafetha azame nenye indlela nizwile make wizwe. Yeah. So it's a media movement. Yeah, let's talk also that, bro.
Yeah.
So keep it. Shiti yakshisa. Askhuluma. Yeah, I see you part of that. Talk to our people, our viewers or YouTube with us more.
So it's a media movement. When I was explaining governance, I think I did spill the beans of what's happening.
Yeah, you did.
So it's a media movement. You have Buto Worldwide, you have Born Beautiful Production, came together, produced the medium for the world. And for that, it was amazing. But after came governance, yeah,
Yeah.
understand? We're like, okay, that can be nice, but how do we help the people?
Yeah.
And then we started our initiatives, Baboni Labantu, this year. Shout out to everyone who was part of all these projects.
Small.
Everyone who took part, yeah, so it spoke what we spoke. Give people a platform. We gave people opportunities.
Yeah.
You understand? You said we have this little that we have. We took it to other kids to say, okay, studio camp. You don't have a studio, come record music.
Yeah.
We'll also shoot you futhi.
Document you.
Sisazokuyenza nalokho. Sisazoyenza nalokho. And it was hard to believe for people because angeke ufake umuntu e-studio ubancedise ngamasambo, ubaphe ama-gigs, ubaphe i-production, zonke lezi zinto that builds a brand out of you. That resource bengikhuluma ngayo audio ne-video.
Yeah.
Someone knocks in and says, so yenza mahala. That's rare. Yeah, that was rare. So that's the SMM short. That's the SMM.
Yeah. Aye, shout out.
Yeah.
Aye.
Powerful initiatives. Yeah.
Yo, angifuna ukusho okuningi.
Mele, they must take part in it. Remember, we shouldn't advertise it. And understand it should be something that's passing on information.
Yeah.
Because we still need them to go research and form part of it. And take part on this journey. SMM. But if we try too hard and advertise it, we're not pushing that.
Yeah, that's one thing I've seen with how we do things, the impact that we do. It's not just a matter of us advertising that final poster. We actually did what we said we did on that day, because we also have our workshops. Let's touch on that. Can you give a bit of brief on workshops?
Shout out. So after studio camps, we did our workshop. Our workshops. You also remember now. There's companies like their budget and everything.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to provide catering, even though kunezinye indlela zokuthola catering, but njalo sihlale sicomplaina ngithi. So ireliability siqale ngayo. So that's how we structured our workshops. Okay, our workshops, you will come, we'll do like a public art forum.
Yeah.
Where we'll just discuss into the arts and culture, socially. We are not too much economically, but we'll try to deal with the social ones. We'll say, okay, what do I need to do as an artist? And then we'll provide information about copyright, about contract, record labels. Yonke lento esiyibona ku-industry, we try our best to we collect abantu abaselokishini who are heading to that journey to actually say, don't be surprised when you see contract, copyright. This is how the industry works. What's music business? How do you make money? When you upload your music, what are you really doing? So we'll try to tell them about that. I'm at DAW, like FL Studio. We'll try to actually give that information. But in the long run, our workshops, especially next year, we'll try to improve them where we actually have a sort of formal training. And also do an informal training. This is our multi balance. But we've been big on our workshop this year, just to take that information there, because those big organizations, they do it them. But Tina Sponile Lokshini, it's hard and go seek that information. So with our workshops, what do? We actually go to them.
Yeah, that's one thing I've seen. Most organizations, when it comes to our workshop, if they're listening also, if you are doing it for people,
Eish.
go to those people. Like
Eish.
you can't expect umuntu waselokishini azobhadala itaxi esentini every week, every Monday to Monday, bro, for i-workshop yakho. Come on, but uthi siza yena ngapho yamkhabatha. But that's one thing I've realized, ukuthi if they can change that, if you are doing this for the people, go to those people. Yeah, and then you'll be able to do what you said you wanna do. But thank you for that. Aswili nabantu, but that's one of those things that esizama ukuthi njengoba si-mobile. So if we said sifuna ukusiza abantu abaso, and we know that they are based in that area, let's go to them with our banners and whatever and present what we need to present.
Look at the empowerment workshop Siga.
Yes, I shout out to Siga.
Sabonga. You know, they came to the people, and it's what we've been preaching even all our organizations. Now government would use SMM to actually go to the people, because we are the people.
We are the people. Actually.
So if more organizations can come like Soweto and Siga and understand and do empowerment workshops, real impact, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about the empowerment. Yes, Siga, not to dwell on them, but we were part of it as Soweto.
Shout out.
When you spoke on that panel interview, how did it go? Can you give us a bit of brief? What was it about? Because I saw it was based on mostly women. Understand? Because women need empowerment for real. So emergency sikwela khona pada yabo mamas bayashare.
So it was a beautiful event, because they targeted women and people with disability. Not to forget, there are also people who suffer disability, and that's something that they made me realize when I saw a woman Asubuza questions on the panel with, okay, I am blind, so how am I going to be able to utilize these opportunities of SMM, Nabosiga, and everything? So that was good. That for me was so nice. And then the program was to actually understand for organizations in Lokshini. We have women in Lokshini Soweto who are doing NPC now, NGO, to help people. They have their structures, they do internships too. So it was a good empowerment for them to actually gain knowledge on what's happening in funding from certain organizations that release funding to empower people. So they got to hear from the companies themselves what's happening in funding. Is it there? Is it not there? Why is it so hard for people to access funding? If you abantu kunzima ukuthi access workshop, what more about the funding? So that too was a highlight for me. 3, it was nice to see i-community, especially abantu besifazane bavalelekile endaweni A1, discussing social and economical issues that we have, as Black people. That was nice, because I feel like nathi context yethu as abantu abamnyama, if you go to a lot of corners, we're not discussing the relevant information things. So it was nice just to see women, especially they're in one environment and they're tackling these things, finding answers. You understand? Others are learning. Others are even getting opportunities, because we also had individuals there who are like, okay, Nyakulas, what's next? Actor, what's next? And it was good to see them being pointed to about SMM, about Siga, all these organizations that are trying to make a huge difference for the people.
So it's actually good for us to say, Guti, having to come to those people, it helps.
It helps.
Because if they fairly look at this empowerment, I don't think most
if SMM now Joburg, Siga, Joburg, like the Shabazz Shalalati. Now I met some stages like that. Joburg was not a place where it's not Thailand.
No, new workshop at Joburg.
You understand that? But at first that was hard for me, personally, to go to Joburg and work or do something. So even abantu bethu angeke baye lapho.
Yeah.
Angeke.
As much as simbona no government makashamarali baza kuphi ekasi.
Ekasi abalikhohlwa
Injalo abayibambile.
Yeah, bofuna ama votes izakubo.
Yeah.
Yabona, if you ufuna ukuba empower go to
let's swerve kancane talking of vote. Are you voting Dawiz?
Angina ID mina mafika.
Ayivale mkhulu hayi.
Senandaba ngakhona life ngilandelela anginane ID. So ngizovota kanjani? Ngizovotela Saman. 6-10 years nje it's a political party what. If you go into politics, I'll have my ID and but right for now, mfethu uyabona na politics. What information esingayazi ngegovernment. So it's for me, I empower people all the time, even my giants with Buffett. Let's vote. Go make votes nan. I understand the fundamental. Bangathi abantu awuvoti mawufuna change. No, I'm not there, but for people kubalulekile ukuthi bavote, but ngathi bangasebenzisa iTwitter to say this year sonke siku-Twitter sovotela into eswabe sifuna change. But isingakayenzeki lezo zinto, it's pointless, bro. Like people are not voting nge-information, are voting nje. And youth yamanje ne-information sinama-social media. Why can we all rally on social media and make it trend nje ukuthi this year's votela party so? For God's sake, qalweni party.
Do you think on that TP youth, do you think fear okungabi real?
Uqale kahle fear. Don't go any further, bro. It's fear.
Because much big social media, the way youth is so active there, means this big eceleni. If they were to do
serious change, serious change.
Because now we tend to complain about the government, just like the interviewing Mr. Baloy.
Shout out.
Mr. Russell, Russell Baloy, where I asked him, I mean, then youth, we tend to say, gatekeeper, but if they were to step down, which youth is ready to take that? Like, I understand that. Because I can't say, I'm not going to mention any political parties like the red. Let me just say EFF. We can't just say you're petty youth. I understand. Where's the other youth party, bro? Like he is on this final about EFF. Now Julius Magakatala, who's gonna take over, bro? Understand? Who's ready like right now?
No one is ready. Hence the political courses at university. They will take those people. And like I'm sorry, you studying it. It's fine, the politics. But study it based on, on governance. When I study thinking you're gonna be a leader. Leaders are born. Leaders are born, and there are leaders amongst us. And if we do what you're saying, we'll find so many leaders. You understand? I don't think they'll get leaders out of my university. You understand that? Because at the same time, iyaqalwa nayo lento youth. Iyaqalwa with people who are qualified formally for that. That's the truth. You understand? Not the people, because the people are not using our resource in it. We can fill up EFNP, fill up whatever place. We can't fill up votes for a party that we think it's best. Something is wrong, bro.
Clearly. That's why I need to have we can't be dependent on one party. It's playing a role for you. You think I have a faith to?
If you do your Google, anyone there will be dominating Africa. Africa has more youth than elders.
But bazokhala ukuthi amalokhuzana amakroka avalile lapha avalile cause ayikho ready
bazoyenzana
so cause kuzotatazela nge-last day, but I think not to dwell on the politics. Isho lozoyibukela fast forward lazothelela izikhuluma indaba lezi But yeah, it's just that now the reason we're also touching it, we part of the governance. So
Yeah,
it's
phakathi.
a part. So having to know such things, would see how do we motivate our peers, Buffet, to understand.
If we started the movement in media, not politics.
Yeah.
You understand? If we're a generation who was able to do governance through media and the Yonki arts and culture and mass media, like how are people, especially each generation yet, not forming other creative ideas to form a structure is different that will fix all these questions that we ask for. See, now we're not worried because we're already governing. We're not activists.
Yeah.
We went the media way. We went the fun way. We're still artists. We're not gonna be activists. Because let us understand. Let's understand that your lessons, and we're gonna empower people through that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong.
Right. And then what would we say to your final words, maybe to the youth? Out there.
Mina, can we start nje elokishini futhi?
Yeah.
Social status. Sinenkinga yahoti nge-social status.
Yeah, singa-understand it, singafundile what's social status.
Oh, I see. Social status ngigqoka iTimberland, ngigqoka idikishi yakho.
Yeah.
250.
Sikhothana.
Yeah, mina ngine-GTI.
Yeah.
Nomba ngenyanga.
Wash.
I think we've dealt too much on that. Asakwazi nokwenza izinto ezifana ama-empowerment.
Yeah, like
You
for
understand?
real.
And the learn I think social status is shiny ego. Awuboni.
Yeah.
But you become that.
Yeah, it's ego driven.
Yeah, and the manje I think best ngaqala la siqhaqela. And then two, youth ne angeke isebenze together. I know.
Why?
So angeke ngithi work together. No, angeke. Leyo kuningi spiritually nje, psychological, asifana silingana. Uyabo, even physically, like we're not the same. Willpower fine. There are a lot of factors that will play into which is hlangana. But what I can say, your friends, do something with your friends creatively.
Yeah.
And understand, come with ideas more than indaba usually social status.
Yeah.
Ifaki ego to a point where basically all we speak about is young into society.
Yeah, but
gossip, ubani, kanjani, indaba zabantu. We don't form creative ideas. Awuthatha imoto yakho senze lokho. Awuthathe inini senze lokho. We don't do that njengathi njengoba senze.
Yeah.
So that's it. August 3 asithandane.
Ayi
lebo umuntu isimple awusisilwane thanda omunye umuntu.
Sakayishila umkhulu mkhulu ingazi ukuthi khona okunye osafuna ukukunwela noma ekwiza.
Mafethu, shout out for Bugeli podcast. Born Beautiful, Expensive Pain in Akaba the whole time. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I have an album. This is especially for me to promote this one. mcwizbeats Behind the Keys. It's been long overdue, Buffet, to my first album. And every time I do things for the first time, God has a way to bless me. So Buffet, ngiyacela support all digital stores. Please check me out. mcwizbeats everywhere. Google mcwizbeats. You find me Behind the Keys. You find everything, Buffet. Ngiyacela nithenge. Support, shout out
Mkhulu. Thank you for coming through. Saivala Sainwebi, but thank you to our supporters and our subscribers, everybody who keeps watching the show. Sanranya, shout out Saivala Born Beautiful. Saivala.